In the journey of managing a small business, tracking everything from revenue and expenses to assets and liabilities is crucial. Many businesses, particularly those that sell physical products, also need to keep a close eye on their inventory. This is a complex task that involves not only counting stock but also tracking costs, managing sales, and understanding profitability. When a business owner is looking for a cost-effective accounting solution, the free and open-source GnuCash often comes to mind. This naturally leads to a vital question. Does GnuCash have inventory management? As an accounting software expert, I can tell you that GnuCash has some basic inventory management capabilities, but it is not a robust, dedicated inventory management system. The functionality exists, but it requires a very manual approach and is best suited for businesses with simple needs and a small number of inventory items. It's crucial for potential users to understand this distinction, as expecting a full-featured inventory system from GnuCash could lead to significant operational challenges. What is a robust inventory management system? A comprehensive inventory management system typically includes features designed to handle the entire inventory lifecycle automatically. This includes real-time stock tracking, automatically updating stock levels as products are sold or received, costing methods, automatically calculating the cost of goods sold COGS, using methods like FIFO, first in, first out, LIFO, last in, first out, or weighted average. Purchase order management, creating and tracking purchase orders to restock inventory. Vendor management, managing a database of suppliers and their pricing. Multi-location tracking, managing inventory across multiple warehouses or store locations. Barcoding and scanning, integrating with physical scanning systems for efficient stock counts and sales. Reorder points and alerts, automatically notifying you when stock levels are low and need to be reordered. Reporting, generating detailed reports on inventory turnover, stock value, and product performance. These features are typically found in dedicated inventory software or in higher-end accounting systems, like QuickBooks, Xero, or ERPs, that have integrated inventory modules. GnuCash and inventory, the manual double-entry approach. GnuCash, being a true double-entry accounting program, handles inventory by treating it as an asset. This is the correct accounting principle, but the process of managing it is largely manual. Here's a breakdown of how it works. Setting up inventory accounts. First, you need to create an asset account for your inventory, e.g., assets. Inventory. For each inventory item you want to track, you would typically create a sub-account under this main inventory account. GnuCash allows you to set up these accounts with specific units and prices. You can also create an expense account for the cost of goods sold COGS and a revenue account for sales. Purchasing inventory. When you purchase new inventory, you record a transaction that debits the assets. Inventory account and credits your assets. Checking or liabilities. Accounts payable account. Crucially, you would manually enter the quantity and per unit cost of the items. GnuCash will then calculate the total value of your inventory asset. Selling inventory. This is the most manual part of the process. When you sell an item, GnuCash won't automatically decrement your inventory and record the COGS. You must perform two separate transactions for each sale. Transaction 1, revenue, a transaction that debits your assets. Checking or assets. Accounts receivable, for the sales price and credits your income. Sales account. Transaction 2, COGS, a separate journal entry to account for the cost of the item. This transaction would debit the expenses. Cost of goods sold account and credit the assets. Inventory account for the cost of the item you just sold. You must manually know and enter the correct cost of the item, which can get complicated with fluctuating prices. Inventory reports. GnuCash can generate reports that show the balance of your inventory account, which represents the total value of your inventory at that point in time. It can also show you reports on the quantity of each sub-account item. However, these reports are only as accurate as your manual data entry. There is no automatic reconciliation or alerts. Who is GnuCash inventory management suitable for? Given this hands-on approach, GnuCash's inventory management is a viable option for very small businesses with few, high-value items. If you sell a limited number of unique products, e.g., custom furniture, art pieces, or handcrafted jewelry, the manual process might be manageable. You would know each item's cost and could track it individually. Businesses with low inventory turnover. If your inventory doesn't change frequently, the periodic manual updates might not be a significant burden. Users who are comfortable with manual double entry. GnuCash requires a solid understanding of double entry accounting principles to manage inventory correctly. Users who are confident in this area will have an easier time. Businesses already using GnuCash for all other accounting. For users who want to keep all their financials within a single program, even if it means a manual process for inventory, GnuCash provides a way to do so. When GnuCash inventory is not ideal. Retailers with high volume and many SKUs. A retail store with hundreds or thousands of unique products and high sales volume would find GnuCash's manual process unworkable and prone to errors. Businesses with complex costing. If your business uses costing methods like FIFO or weighted average, GnuCash's manual system would be extremely difficult to manage accurately. E-commerce businesses. E-commerce platforms typically require real-time inventory synchronization. GnuCash cannot handle this integration, making it unsuitable for online stores. Businesses needing automation and barcode integration. For businesses that rely on automated reordering, barcode scanning, and multi-location tracking, GnuCash simply doesn't have the functionality.